So let's go ahead and make it so that when we purchase a weapon, that's when our weapon actually appears. So currently, we have the game running where we start out with our weapon. So what we ideally want to do here is we select our weapon, and we're going to go ahead and actually turn it off. When you collect the coin and you give it to the shark dealer, the shark will then give you your weapon for the coin. So the shark is going to be responsible for enabling our weapon. Now, in order for this to work, basically, we need someone to control turning on our weapon here. So it makes sense that it's the player. The player should have a method in here that's going to enable weapons. So for instance, we can go ahead and create a function called public void enable weapons. And the only thing this function is responsible for is for turning on that game object. So here, let's go ahead and create a private game object, and we'll call it private game object underscore weapon. We'll go ahead and serialize field it so we can see it in the inspector. And what we want to do down here is enable the actual weapon. So we say weapon dot set active becomes true. Okay, now what you need to do is you need to call this method from the shark shop. So we'll go back to the shark shop, and here we say audio.play you win. This would be a great time to say player. We can say player dot enable weapons. We can save this. We can head back into Unity. We can turn this weapon off, and let's go ahead and run our game. Let's go ahead and pick up our coin. Got the coin, let's buy our weapon. Okay, so it gave us, everything happened properly. However, we got an unassigned reference exception. The variable underscore weapon of player has not been assigned. That means that we forgot to assign it in the inspector. If I click on the player, you'll notice that I forgot to drag my weapon to this slot. So here on the player in the hierarchy, grab the weapon and drag it there. Go ahead and save your scene. Let's rerun it, and let's go ahead and test it out. So we go ahead and pick up the coin. Let's walk over to buy a weapon. And there you go. We just completed our transaction, and now we can successfully shoot. Reload, and we're good to go. Alrighty, so that completes our shop system, and in the next section, we'll go ahead and look at creating destructible objects.